Washington Pod presents EARL Nightingale.
An organization of any sort, from the family to the supermarket to the beauty salon to the largest multinational corporation, is a reflection of its leadership. What is a leader? What constitutes an unusually good or great leader? While writing in the publication International Management, John Adair shares his thoughts on the special talents that set a leader apart. John Adair is a professor of leadership at Surrey University in England and a former leadership instructor at the British Military Academy, Sandhurst, as well as author of several books on leadership. He writes, shortly after joining Chrysler Corporation, Lee Iacocca stumbled across a stunning revelation, which he writes about in his new book, Iacocca, an Autobiography. He says, Chrysler was like Italy in the 1860s. The company consisted of a cluster of little duchies, each one run by a prima donna. It was a bunch of mini-empires with nobody giving a damn about what anyone else was doing. Iacocca knew that he had to start immediately to build a team approach at every level. This was a key point in his outstanding leadership style. Few leaders have the talent of an Iacocca. Few leaders do more than merely coordinate efforts. But the most effective leaders create a sense of esprit de corps, a team spirit that makes even the most arduous and the most humdrum work exciting. Well, the gist of the piece is that the unusual or great leader has great organizational talents, and he also has the ability to inspire others to much greater effort than they would have expended had they been left to their own devices. Both are needed in any true definition of leadership. Adair goes on to say, Abraham Zelznick, a professor at the Harvard Business School, has been attempting to sort things out. Leaders, he says, are often dramatic and unpredictable in style. They tend to create a climate of change, sometimes not unlike chaos. They're often obsessed by their ideas, which appear visionary and consequently excite, stimulate, and drive other people to work hard and create reality out of fantasy. And he considers Lee Iacocca such a leader also. Managers, Zelznick continues, are typically hardworking, analytical, tolerant, and fair-minded. They take much pride in perpetuating and improving upon the status quo, stemming from their strong sense of belonging to the organization. Such executives concentrate on process, whereas leaders focus on substance. Professor Zelznick, then, seems to think that you're either a leader or a manager, but that is an oversimplification that obscures the truth. The best chief executives are both. You can assess your leadership qualities simply by looking at the success of anything you're in charge of. But it's very true. Every organization, from the smallest to the largest, is a reflection of its leadership, and maintaining a high order of truly excellent leadership is one of the toughest jobs in business.